So you are still like 100% doing your own thing right now?
Yes.
Nice.
I do plan on going back to full-time work. I'm trying to decide. I kind of want to go like the certified financial planner route and like do actual planning for people. But I also really like tech stuff and like I feel like I could do like quality assurance or like project management
Yeah.
tech. So kind of trying to decide between. And we are trying to do the rental property thing too. That's a
Yeah, I
bucket
was
list.
wondering if you were. Are you,
Oh, you froze.
do you have like a timeline of when you'll go back? Am I
Um,
back?
You're back. It froze for just a second. Well, I had planned to do a year, and so probably next March. I've already kind of felt the desire to go back because I have not replaced my income. So it's hard to like the opportunity cost of not working. I kind of feel compelled to like, oh, here's a job opening that I happen to see. That's something that's a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because have you like felt bad about not having, a income like you used to?
Yeah, so another thing with like couples and mindset, like I I would prefer to be an equal contributor or the most contributor.
Yep.
Like, you know, it stemmed from like, seeing people where one person in the relationship made the money and made the decisions and not wanting to be the person who didn't have a say in how things went. And my husband is not like that at all. Like he is super cool about it. Like we mutually make decisions, but like still a part of me is competitive and I want to make more than so yes, yeah, it has been a challenge to kind of like just breathe, like, and we kind of have taken turns because he took 3 years and went to school, and so during that time I kind of like paid the bills, even though he ended up making more than he thought he would. So we kind of have taken turns. So this is like my chance to like, I'm allowed to do it, but it's still
Yep.
hard.
Yeah.
Do you feel
I
that
get
too?
it.
Like, do you feel compelled to like, are you competitive with Mike?
Yes.
Yeah.
But like kind of the same as you. He was making money while I was like starting my camps and stuff. And then now I'm have like my camps going and he is like took the leap to be a realtor. So like it's been back and forth and um so like it's I don't think I could be like a stay at home. I want to have kids one day, but I don't think I could be like stay at home mom and not make any income or not, like I feel like I value making money.
Well,
So,
it really does. It's really fulfilling, isn't it, to like solve a need for somebody else and
mhm,
like you get to do all the problem solving, which, it brings you a sense of like, oh, it makes me feel capable when I am
right.
working. So I like
Yeah,
that too. I enjoy working and I don't plan to stop even after financial independence.
right. And you guys, are you there or are you close?
We're getting close. We're like basically Butte. We're basically Butte-fi now. So we could sell everything and move to Butte and be
Oh
fi.
yeah. I saw your post about that the other day. That was hilarious.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. So super, super, super lean fi, but we could afford health insurance.
Nice. You said you're working on rentals kind of?
Yeah. So I've been thinking about kind of our net worth and how can we make sure that that we're having assets that are income producing, because I tend to be a cash hoarder. So kind of forcing myself to make sure that I'm doing things optimally and not just, like having our house in cash and no investments, which we have investment. We have 401ks and IRAs, but so in order to achieve that, trying to think about how we could take the net worth that's in our house and kind of put that to work. Because our house is probably worth about 300,000 right now, and we bought it in cash, so so it's all there. So I'm like,
Right.
oh, having that much in one little area just makes me feel a little bit like maybe we're not diversified enough. So thinking about maybe taking some of the equity out or or even selling and moving to somewhere less expensive so we can take the rest and buy a rental property. Just to like diversify into different areas. Yeah, you know,
I know.
you know.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Are you guys think you'll be in Bozeman? Like, is that your end goal?
So we were planning to be here for quite a while, but since coronavirus happened, my husband is now like full-time remote. So
Oh,
since he went full-time remote and I am also, you know, just doing videos and blogs and stuff, we could really live anywhere. So kind of thinking about doing a little bit of geo arbitrage, trying to find a little bit cheaper place. But still, like we just were talking about that like this weekend. So
yeah.
but yeah, try to find a little cheaper place to live, and then split out that real estate. I've always wanted to have a rental property. That's always been like my bucket list things. My
Yeah.
parents tried a couple of times. They would buy, and then like my dad would get hung up during the like repairing, you know, because he was working and had a family and everything. So never like got to see it like come to you know, fruition almost. So I always wanted to try it and see if I liked it and see if it's something we could do.
Yeah. I think you would like it. Like, it's like a problem solving thing. I feel like you would like. Um, we're we are trying to like we want to go somewhere for like a month.
Yeah.
But we're trying to, it's like we just got to do it type
Yeah.
deal. Like we know, but we also know that we can't just like take a month vacation because we would get stressed out and like so we need to have like things in play where we can like work for like 3 hours or a
Yeah.
day and then like then adventure. But
Yeah.
so that's cool that you are thinking about
Yeah.
like doing something more like that.
How are you guys coming along on Path to Fi? You guys must be getting close. You're so young. Dani, I'm so excited for your journey. I think that you guys are just killing it.
Yeah. So, did you knew about our Airbnb? We Airbnb the house too? Did I tell you
Uh,
that?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we rent out our house like that we actually live in. And so our expenses are like 3,200 a month. And in July, we made like exactly the same amount of our expenses off of our house. So like, and
Awesome.
then in August, like like the town we live in is like a lake town. So like summers are booming and then like winters are like hockey. So but then when we rent our house out, we can't be home. So it's been really like weird. Like we have a house, but it's rented out all the time. So we have to like go other places. But we don't really like have a number. But we are working more on like how we can make enough passive income. My goal is 35 and I'm 27. So we'll see.
That's
See what
exciting.
happens.
That's
So
exciting.
we're more like how do we make passive income compared to like our net worth being at a certain, you know what I'm saying? Like we're more focused on like how can we get more passive income than a
Do
certain
you
number.
consider yourself more of a dividend investor than do you have like, well, I guess because you said you have an advisor, but you'd probably lean more towards dividend investing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Income.
But real estate has really worked for us. So we're like more into that right now than like investing in stock market.
Yeah. Which makes
We're
sense.
actually closing on another house tomorrow
Oh, congrats.
with with my brother and that side of things. So that's
Awesome.
exciting.
Yeah. How many doors
Um,
do you guys have
that'll
together?
be 9.
9 doors. Cool. And
Well,
you're
9
yeah.
houses, so more doors than that because some
Cool.
of them are like a duplex. And so I think I can't remember, but I'll probably say it wrong if I say it. I think it's like we have 1 triplex and 1 duplex, something like that. So yeah,
So
it's
cool.
fun, but it's like, yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, but also when you said that we have so much going on, you know, like Bucks and Doe, Danny's Nature Camp. Sometimes I think we have too much, like
Yeah.
we're spreading ourselves and not giving like the one or two things like enough
Oh,
energy and time. So sometimes that's not that great either, you know?
yeah. Yeah, because you guys also do the podcast now too. So
Yep.
yeah.
So
I just
sometimes
realized that.
that,
I was like, oh yeah, that's a lot of things that you guys are doing.
right. So we're trying to like weed out like what's actually working and what's like what should we spend our time on actually.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I appreciate you talking to me.
yeah, I love it.